What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Bree the Expediter. It's your boy Bree the Expediter. And y'all already know it's meant for more Mondays. Meant for more Mondays. And I'm coming back with a whole nother perspective today. And we are talking about context. Context. Man, it's funny when you get in another environment. I've been back in the hometown for the last week or so. And there's some certain things that's been jumping out at me that's been giving me a context of the times that we are living in right now. Bree, what are you talking about? Well, I've been seeing multiple people talk about there's been a couple of suicides. Certain people have been killed or murdered. And I've been living outside of this environment, and it's almost like you kind of forget the context of what it's like living in a place where everybody knows each other, and the stories that happen to one affects all in a very quick manner. And so the news travels so fast in a place where there's so many that have contextual relationships with one another. So in the midst of that, if you are trying to move forward and you're trying to use the life that you've been given, the calling that you've been given to be meant for more, you got to have the right context when you're living in a context like this. And I want to deliver just my perspective on the type of contextual environment that we find ourselves in. Not just the location, but more so culturally right now. You gotta think about this, bro. We just came out of COVID. One of the most historical pandemics that many of us will ever live in, right? Hundreds of thousands of people that was here a year ago is no longer here. These are the types of things that we read about in our history books, but we just experienced it in our lifetime. Now, depending on how old you are, right? Depending on your age, you may have experienced certain things in your life that can help you contextually get over the hump and survive a COVID. Maybe you've lost some people in the past that hurt you, and you were able to get over that, and you can pull from that experience. But you gotta think, there are a lot of people in our culture, a lot of people that have been coming of age that had never experienced anything that hard. And so when COVID hit, this is a new reality for them. Some of them don't have those painful experiences to pull from in their past that they were able to come over. COVID was that for them. So now those people are in a place contextually where they are going through the process of healing and grieving. And we don't want healing and grieving. These are stressful situations. That was a very traumatic experience. And a lot of time, just culturally, nobody has taught us really how to heal and how to go through stress properly. So that's where we find ourselves. Many of us find ourselves pre-COVID really grieving. And now that the sun is back out, people are expecting us to smile and go on with life as usual. This ain't no usual life, though. That's the context. That's the context where we find ourselves in. But let me say this. There is hope. There is hope. There is hope. There is hope. Listen. When you go through a traumatic experience, when life situations have created an environment of anxiety and fear has become more real to you than the people in your life. Living in a state of fear is so real that you are numb and you don't even know that you are afraid anymore because fear is your reality. Bree, how do I get back to my regular self? You gotta lean in it. Let me tell you something, bro. Gratefulness and fear don't live in the same house. They don't live in the same house. So moments of clarity in this situation, in this context that you find, they probably come when you find yourself being grateful for your family, being grateful for the music. Shoot, you can find anything. I'm grateful for the fact that this shirt is so loud. In that moment, I dispel fear. And I lean into the essence of who I'm called to be. So I would encourage you, because you are meant for more. You are called for more. You are not called to live in a space of fear. You are not called to live in a context that you got to be afraid of everything. You are not called to be subdued by the pressures of this life. No, you are called to be victorious. You are called for more. So embrace gratefulness. Set you a clear vision of where and how you want to live. And spend daily building a regimen that can help you get to that goal. Create a strong why. Why do you want to live in a state of joy? Create the context around you that's going to push you forward. Because getting out of this space of fear, the only person that can help you really do that at the end of the day is you. Your mama can't do it for you. Your daddy can't, your sister, your brother. None of them, they can hope the best for you. But truly, the person that's going to get you out of this state is you. You got to make a choice that you love yourself and you love the environment when you're joyful. You got to make the choice. You got to say, hey, I don't want to live in fear anymore. You got to make that choice. And when you make that choice, you got to be patient with yourself, but start taking steps to live in a better state. And I hope you do. Because I know that you meant for more. And this is another installment of Meant for More Mondays. It's your boy Bree. Remember, it ain't about how hard you hit, but about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's the way winning is done. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not blame him, her, or anybody, because cowards do that and that ain't true. You're better than that. So if you know what you worth, go out and get what you worth, but you gotta be willing to take the hits. Let's get it.